Hello there, it's Elliot here, and today I'm going to be talking about the latest announcements from Radiance Films. In case you haven't seen on the channel, I did have a great discussion with Radiance label head Fran Simeone. He's a great guy, very knowledgeable, he's been in the industry for a long time now, and we had a great discussion, so do go and check out that if you haven't already. But now, let's just get straight into the Radiance announcements. So I'm at my computer, I'm going to pop on my glasses just so I can have a good look at what we've got on the website. So here you can see these are all new things, but I'm going to start with this one. So the film is Thieves Like Us, and this is directed by Robert Altman. Robert Altman is a director who I have a very fond admiration for. So many of his films are some of my favourite films of all time. But there's still quite a selection of his films that I haven't seen before because I've been holding off for a good Blu-ray. And Thieves Like Us is exactly one of those. So I haven't seen this film, although the reviews that I've read online for this over the years have said that this is a real gem in Altman's filmography. As you can see, the packaging looks beautiful, as always with Radiance. It's got the Obi strip with all of the details and the ratings logo on there, which you can take off if you don't like the look of this. The film itself is in a period setting, which I've always found Altman to be very good at doing, so I imagine this one will be very similar. In his films like McCabe and Mrs. Miller or Kansas City, he's just great at creating an authentic atmosphere due to the way that he films actors and the way he lets people improvise, and he just moves around a scene and lets the characters feel very natural. So I'm expecting more of that in Thieves Like Us when I watch it. As you would expect from Radiance, based on the track record already, there's a load of special features on here. There's a historic audio commentary with Robert Altman himself, but there are brand new interviews. There's one with co-screenwriter Joan Tewksbury, who discusses the film and her working relationship with Altman. And there's a brand new interview with the star, Keith Carradine. There's also a piece from Jeff Andrew on Thieves Like Us, and 2 classic radio plays which are featured in the film. So that's a very interesting extra to have as well. And of course there's a booklet with some extra writings in there. There's one about the novel that the film is based on, which I just read up here, was previously adapted by Nicholas Ray on They Live by Night, which is a great film. So it'll be great to check it out on the Radiance disc when it comes out on July 17th. Let's have a look at the next title that's releasing on the same date, 17th of July. This is O.C. and Stiggs, and again this is another Robert Altman film. This is one that I think is considered a lesser Altman film by many people that have seen it. I, again, have not seen this one. I've been waiting for a good Blu-ray of this, so I'm finally going to be able to check this out. This one, I believe, is a bit of a satirical film, looking at 1980s America, as it describes here. Very excited to check this one out. And of course, the usual great special features on the disc. There is a brand new documentary featurette on the making of the film, which includes interviews with the cast and the crew. There's a new interview with camera operator Robert Reed Altman, and there is an archival featurette on Altman and the film. And in the booklet, there is some writings by Altman himself on his filmmaking approach. The third title that is releasing in July by Radiance is The Iron Prefect. This is an Italian film from Pasquale Scitteri. Again, this is a film I haven't seen, but this is why I love what labels like Radiance are doing. They're introducing these films to us that we probably would never have come across elsewhere. It's described here in the synopsis as a clean-up of the mafia type of film, very much Elliot Ness in The Untouchables, so that sounds absolutely brilliant for me. And I love the artwork on the front cover. Looking at the special features for this one, so it's from a 2K restoration of the film. There's an archival interview with the director and one of the stars. There's a new interview with Scitteri biographer Domenico Monetti, so that'll be very interesting. And a new appreciation of the star by filmmaker Alex Cox, who is always brilliant when he talks about films on these special features on disc. So I'm very excited to hear what he has to say. And you also get a booklet with extra writings and stuff like that. Again, this is out on the 17th of July, so all three of these will be releasing at the same time. And I should note, it says here on the front cover, this is an English subtitled Blu-ray premiere. So that's great stuff. A great acquisition from Radiance. Very excited for that. As has become a regular thing from Radiance, there is a July release bundle. So you can pre-order all three of these titles, save a bit of money, and you also get some exclusive postcards. So if you're interested in these three titles, I definitely recommend going over to Radiance's website and having a look at this. Also coming soon is a standard edition of Welcome to the Dollhouse. This is coming out in May. I haven't managed to pick up a copy of this film from Radiance yet, but I do want to check it out in the near future because Todd Solondz is a very controversial filmmaker. So yeah, I want to see how this film looks on the Radiance Blu-ray and all of the extras. So that was just a quick rundown of all of the new Radiance releases that are coming out in July and that reissue of Welcome to the Dollhouse. If you want to hear more about Radiance Films, then like I said, check out that interview with Fran Simeoni. I'll link that on screen right now. So yeah, check that out if you haven't already. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.